Nick Hajazi, the founder of the Mendez Cartel, the Natty King, the last true Natty Crusader, the one true heir to O'Hearn's Natty throne, and the president of the Natty Republic, El Presidente. Yo soy Fiesta. Here with the man himself.
Yo soy what? Yo soy what?
Yo soy Fiesta.
Fiesta.
Yo soy Fiesta.
What is that?
Yo soy Fiesta.
Your party.
I am the party, baby. Yo soy Fiesta.
Okay. Yo soy la fiesta.
No, you say Yo soy Fiesta. I'm here with the G4P King, the man himself. The man with the golden rod. It is a rest day, which means we're answering questions from the comment. If you got any questions, you know where to put them in the YouTube section. From now on, boys, we're picking the best 10. I said this last week, just the best 10. Because if we do like 30, we're doing like 25 questions doing 25 questions a video is near impossible. So I'm just picking the best 10, and that way I can spend a bit more time on each question. So the best 10. And if we don't pick your question for that given week, we'll still answer it in text form, like we did this week. So let's get into the questions. Before we get into the questions, though, gentlemen, we have just released our greatest program of all time, our self-coaching guide, which shows you how to self-coach yourself. In that program, we give you full access to all of our systems, softwares that we use to track our progress naturally and get in great shape. We literally give you everything there and to show you how to master self-coaching yourself. You have full access to all my other nutrition and training programs as well. Link in the description to join the Mendez Cartel. And if you're interested to go an even further step than just being in the Mendez Cartel and you actually want full-on one-to-one coaching, go to my Instagram link in the description and DM me the word cartel. All right, chaps, let's get into the questions. The first question is from... If you were bulking, you still do the same amount of sets, volume, training style, reverse pyramid. If you were bulking, would you still do 2 heavy sets of 3 to 5 reps and 2 to 5 8, one burnout, or would you change it up if you were bulking? My training style when I'm bulking and cutting is very similar in terms of reverse pyramid, like doing low rep heavy sets, like 2 sets of 3 to 5, then doing back offs. Yes, I keep that basic style of reverse pyramid training, particularly with the accessories. What does change though a little bit is the compounds. Like when you're bulking, you're obviously on more food, you can progress strength a lot more. So you can be a lot more inventive with the particular strength progression systems you use. Like my strength, I don't really use strength progression systems on a cut. Like I won't run like a 5-3-1, or I won't run, an accumulation snatch grip deadlift phase on a cut because I'm just not progressing in strength. I'm not eating more, my body weight's not going up, so it's very, very hard to gain strength. So I'll just do more basic kind of reverse pyramid, just kind of linear progression, just trying to maintain as much strength as possible in a cut, which is similar to what I do on the bulk, but I'm just not, when I'm bulking and I've got more food, I'm a little bit more inventive with the strength systems and the strength progression systems I use. So very similar, I would say like 85% similar, but bulking, obviously you can be a little bit more inventive and have a few more complicated strength progression systems than compared to when I'm cutting. All right, next question is from user ZB. When you meet up with the co-founder this summer, do a 1v1 boxing match. Bro, I don't want to beat this guy up again, man. I've beaten your ass so many times.
We might film it, guys. We're gonna become the new Pulse.
The new
Pulse. We're gonna start beefing.
I say we do a fight, man. We sue each other. We start beefing. But what's our record? What's the record? 2-0 to me, right?
I mean, 2-0, yeah, 2-0. 2-0. 2-0 to Nick. He's beaten me twice.
No, this guy got me
in a headlock.
Last time we fought, this guy submitted me, rear naked choke. In Sri Lanka, we were on a holiday in Sri Lanka, and this guy got me in a rear naked choke and finished me, man. So I'm pissed off. But I will get my vengeance. We'll film it in the summer. We'll do a 1v1. We'll do a 1v1. All right, next question is from the G4P God. Got a question. I follow all your workouts and it works for me. I do the same amount of sets, everything. Let's say on my shoulder day, I start with 1 strict military press set, then do dumbbell shoulder press, and on my next shoulder day, I start with dumbbell, then do strict military press. Is that fine to do that? Yeah, listen, if you're alternating what compound you start with, it is good. That's fine. And then you'll be a little bit stronger, with whatever movement you start, you'll be less fatigued compared to if you do it second. But I would try and stick with the same movement first, because if you keep switching the order, you're going to be more or less fatigued depending on the week, and then your numbers are going to vary greatly. So I would try and standardize your training to the point where you're doing the same compound first, and then after like a 12-week period, then you can switch it instead of switching it weekly. All right, next question is from SFD. Does the co-founder have a name? G4P King, the man with the golden rod.
El Verga Larga.
El Verga.
El Verga Larga.
They call him El Verga Larga. They call him El Verga Larga. All right, next question is El Verga Larga. Next question is from ABC There. I've been doing your bro split and I find that on my arm day I feel really weak because the day before I train shoulders the same volume as you would it'd be better if I had a rest day between shoulders and arms, but that would mean I only have one rest day between arms and chest. Yeah, I've always, the way I do the bro split is I try to do chest Monday, back Tuesday, Wednesday rest, Thursday shoulders, Friday arms, Saturday legs, Sunday rest. The reason I do that is because I want to keep back and legs where I deadlift and squat as far away from each other as possible. I always have a rest day after back and I always have a rest day after legs because those are the two most taxing muscles to train. Something's always going to be a little bit more fatigued, no matter what order you put it in. Like if you move your arm day, then chest will be a bit more fatigued, or shoulders. So ultimately, on arms, you don't go as heavy as you do on chest or shoulders. So if there's any muscle group you can be a little bit more fatigued on, it's arms. So I'd rather arms be more fatigued than chest or shoulders. All right, next question is from Rare Smith or Desh. Looking leaner by the day, my bro. My rest day Q&A. Thoughts on eating less on rest days? Also, what do you think about active rest and mesocycle training? Asking so that you don't really make any pause weeks or something similar. How do you preserve your endurance for this long and ensure quality workouts? Thank you a lot. When I'm bulking, I do a lot of mesocycle training, kind of more deloads because I'm going heavier on a bulk. When I'm cutting, I don't really take deloads. When I'm bulking, I might take the odd deload here and there because I'm going heavier and I'm pushing strength and I need it in terms of CNS rest. But in terms of like on a cut, I just do reverse pyramid, try and maintain as much strength as possible. And if I'm a little bit more fatigued one week than the other, it's fine. It's just I'm cutting. Again, it's not more about, on a cut, it's less about, I'm going to try and maximize strength retention, but it's more about the physique. What would you say about alternating rest, training day and rest day macros?
I think it comes down to the type of person you are. Like, for example, for a client, it works like magic, you know? Like, there's people who have very hectic schedules. So having high days and low days can be very beneficial for adherence purposes.
Yeah, and obviously on rest days, your expenditure is lower as well, so you can get away with going lower calorie. And it can be a good way to switch it up on a cut. If you want to push lower calories on a rest day to get leaner, you can do that, and it's easier because you're not training, so you don't need as much energy. So there's different ways you can go about it to get lean. But yeah, for most people, I would say definitely on a bulk, I would just keep the training and rest day macros the same. But on a cut, for most people, I'd say keep it the same. If you're slightly more advanced, I would start alternating rest day and training day macros. All right, next question is from Joey Essex. Out of curiosity, won't there be some overlap on Thursday and Friday? Have you considered swapping Saturday and Friday to give your shoulders and triceps a rest since they're most likely going to be used on chest movements slightly? Would love some insight. Can't wait to see the progress on the new split. Yeah, listen, there's always going to be something that's fatigued. Like I'm doing a hybrid Arnold right now. Like I do shoulders and arms before chest and back. I could do chest and back before shoulders and arms, but then I would be more fatigued because I train pull where I do back and biceps on Tuesday. So then I'd only have one rest day in between pull and then doing back again on Thursday. So again, for me, something's always going to be a little bit more fatigued. You have to pick and choose what you sacrifice ultimately. And for me, the order I'm doing it is the best order. All right, next question is from C Randy 753. Lady walks past at the exact right time, 6:48. I said this the other month, winch traps, and my man was denying it. I don't think he wants to tell us who he's using all his testosterone on, man. I've got 5 baby mamas. I won't admit it. I've got like a family of 12 I don't tell anyone about. I've got a family of 12 I don't tell anyone. I've got 5 baby mamas, 2 kids with each, and then 2 of them I have 3 kids with.
Is it interracial?
I have a variety. So I have one Asian baby mama, one black baby mama, one white baby mama, one Latina baby mama, and then one Indian baby mama. So I have 5 interracial baby mamas.
What is the Indian child called? Rash.
we call him Big Raj. He's bulking. He's in a perma bulk. Big Raj.
You gotta do a Rash. You gotta do a Rash reel again, bro.
I'm gonna do a Raj reel. I'll do another Raj reel. All right, next question is from Aluminium Garage. How much muscle do you think you gain on your bulk? Tough to say. I would say 5 pounds. 5 pounds. But it's tough to say. I'd say 5. I'll be happy with. 4 to 5 pounds I'll be very happy with. Final questions from RM Fitness 14. When should you stop a bulk / cut? What do you say to that? When should you stop a bulk / cutting phase?
I think there's multiple factors. First of all, I think first and foremost, diet fatigue. If you think you're like, if you get to the point where you're starving to death and all you think about is food, I think that is the time you've got to cut it. Because if you let it go too far, the chances of you rebounding and getting all that weight back is very, very, very high. So you cannot get to that point where all you think about is food.
Yep.
Second of all, I mean, if you've achieved like decent leanness, I mean, you can stop it then. And third, if your strength goes like to shit, if you know like that, if you know that you're burning muscle like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I agree. I think strength retention, if your strength's gone down to the point where it's literally non-existent, obviously you're going to lose some strength on a cut. When your appetite is so high, like your ghrelin levels are through the roof, all you can think about is food, you reach a point of diet fatigue where you're just starving every second, you feel so low energy all the time. And thirdly, I would say, once you've reached a suitable level of leanness that you're happy with, then you can stop the cut. And when you're bulking, it's the same the other way. When your appetite's so low that you can't eat anymore, when you've reached a level of diet fatigue that you just can't eat anymore, you feel so full and bloated all the time. When your strength's kind of plateaued, where you've increased it for a long time, it just won't go up anymore. When you've gained too high a level of body fat and your insulin sensitivity's down, that's when you should bulk. So those are the key markers. That is the video this week, gentlemen. Any videos, any questions you got, put them in the rest day. Put them in the question section of this video or any of my training videos. I will answer them on a rest day. Let's do the quick thumbnail. Let's go thumbnail time.
What should we do this week?
Hello, my name is
I
Raj.
never put my glasses on.
Curry. Hello, my name is Raj. I like curry and I like cricket. My name is Raj. I like curry and I like cricket. You like curry? You know my son. I've got a son called Raj. He likes curry. He likes cricket.
Curdy.
My son Raj. My son Raj. Very big. My son
Guys,
Raj.
tell me, do I look good with glasses? You know, I never wear my glasses, but I can literally see.
It gives your face more symmetry. Hello, my name is Raj. I like my son Raj is very big. I like curry. I like cricket. I am from Mumbai. I like a bit of Mumbai. Okay, let's go. Let's get straight to it, chaps. So a quick rest day thumbnail for engagement. We just hit 12k subs, by the way. Thank you very much, guys. 12k subs hit. The road to 100k. It's going to take us a while. We might have to change up the style of content. We're going to be doing a lot of lifestyle vlogs this summer, by the way. A lot of lifestyle vlogs. We're going to Spain, so you're going to see a lot of these videos are a little bit boring, but you're going to see more kind of out and about. Wait, let me do one standing. All right, chaps, that's the video. Nico Jalzi, the founder of the Mendez Cartel, here with the El Burger Larga. Subscribe to this channel, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, join the Mendez Cartel, link in the description. If you're interested in one-to-one coaching, go to my Instagram and DM me the word cartel. And as always, chaps, long live King Charles III, and God bless Sir Winston Churchill.